Hi, welcome along to another YouTube tutorial. This is, I think, one of the most underrated piano songs going around, Message to My Girl by Split Enz. When I first went to learn this song on YouTube, I found, first of all, there weren't many options, and the options that were available were, I think, quite complicated. It's in a complicated key. So what I did was I basically downloaded the guitar chords, and I put it into a key I like better, and I made a few adjustments along the way to make it as easy as possible. So my tutorials aren't about playing it note perfect. You want to play it note perfect, there are YouTube videos out there for that. This is more of looking for shortcuts, looking for a way to play it so it still sounds like the song, but it's a lot easier to play. So it really is for beginners. So we start with the C. So I hit 2 bass Cs, and then I play what's called an inverted, I think it's inversion of C, so G, C, E, and I occasionally hit this F. Okay, I don't move the whole thing up, I don't play a full F, but I just hit that one just for a bit of variety. And the middle one as well, the D. Then we move on to what's called a B flat over C. I think it's written the wrong way around. I think it should be called a C over B flat, but the way they do it is they write the right hand first, so that is B flat, it's F, B flat, D, and you can hit the C as well for a bit of variety, and the C's stay the same, so the C's do not move. I don't want to say I love you, 'cause that will give away too much. Okay, now this is my version of it, okay? It's definitely not perfect, but I go from A minor to be detached and precious. So I go A minor, and I like to play as full as I can for this song. So A minor, and I hit a second note here, which is the E, A minor, down to G and D, and a C in the right hand, and then down to an F. Back up to a G. You can just go straight to the G, or I love hitting these 2 here first, C and D, and then coming down to my G. To be detached and precious, the only thing you feel. Now you have to jump up to a D. Okay, so D's in the left, 2 D's in the left, and then I'm going to go with A, D, F sharp. The only thing you feel is vicious. Back to, and I don't want to say I want you, even though I want you so much. Wrapped up in conversation, whispered in a heart. Now up to F. Now I'm frightened by the words. I think it's time that it was her. I like keeping the F on the right here, so I go from F. I'm frightened by the word. I move up to G only on the left. I think it's time that I made it her. Chorus. No more empty self-possession. Now it's up to you. You can actually go up to the F. I kind of leave the C's here. So I call this F over C, but you can go up to an F. It's sort of no more empty self-possession, whatever sounds better. Vision swept under the mat. Sorry, it's not G. I went to play a G because on my guitar tab here it says G, but it's actually a G flat. I don't know why they write G. Definitely a G flat in my opinion. Self-possession. Vision swept under the mat. There's no New Year's resolution. It's more than that. Okay, so let's go through that. No more empty self-possession. Like I said, play the F or don't. Play it on the right, but it's up to you whether you play it on the left. Vision swept under the mat. Now this is basically G, but with this note here, which is F flat. It just sounds like a G minor here. It's no New Year's. This is an E flat. up to an F. And I know that looks really complicated, and that's the only really complicated chord there is. It's not that bad, and E flat's used in quite a few songs when you start getting into the more complicated songs. No matter how easy you put it, whatever the key you put it into, sometimes there's still an E flat floating around, I find. But how I think of E flat is, first of all, it's E flat. It's the end black note here, the end black note here. There's a G in it. It's the end black note here, and it's the end black note here. And you can actually hit the F if you like. So E flat. Try and practice a little bit of E flat. It's not that bad. Up to F. It's more than that. And I think that is all you need to basically play the song so people recognise that you can sing along to it, and it's a beautiful song. So give it a go with those chords. It's definitely not perfect, but I hope you like it.